What's up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube video, and today is a story time. I wanted to tell this story time because how long it happened to go? A year. And the last video, I'm gonna make sure I remember to clip the video. That video was very illiterate, I thought, more so, I guess they do that towards black people, but now that I know what I know now, I feel like I was very much a little bit too illiterate in that video. So, but if I'm not going to not post it, so. Now, it's to the fucking point where I need to retell it because now it's getting to the point where I'm getting pissed off now. Now, I'm gonna read y'all. I got a motherfucking summon to court. What the fuck? So I'm gonna read it. It's like a reaction of me gotta go to court. They're literally forcing me to go to court now. Like, and I make it make sense. So, the state of Florida versus Keon Smith Davis. What the fuck? I need a versus Florida. What the fuck? The fuck I need a verse Florida for? Hearing type arrange. I don't know what the fuck that word. It looked like arrangement, but it's not. It's ARRIG arraignment. Case number blah 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 blah. Okay. You are hereby notified that defendant Keon Smith Davis is to appear to court in person before the honorable officer hearing of the court of Hillsborough County, Florida on 4/21/22 at 9 a.m. in court 100 room 100 first floor blah 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 blah. Charge: red light cam failed to stop at red light. This notice is only in reference to the citation noted above. If you have any other citations, you will need to contact clerk of the Circle Traffic Division. Defendant: failure to appear for the above court date may result in an arrest warrant being issued by the order of the court. What the fuck? I'm just going to make sure like I post that video. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to get into this. It started about a year ago, and this was like around about this time because I got my car in August. But the car I had before was my 2018 Toyota Corolla. So I was young and dumb. I got not my first car, I think when I was like 16, 17. But I got this car, and this is actually like a lot. When I say the big lot, I mean like Toyota. Like, I actually got this car from Toyota. And the price that I paid for this car, I don't think was worth it because it was used. But we all make mistakes. So when I was 20, I got that Toyota Corolla. But mind you, my payments was like 300 something a month. So like, I was young and dumb back then. Like, I kept switching job after job, going to place after place, just, just bull spitting with my money and stuff. And, the whatnot. So I just kept just splurging and doing this and that. Like, I just like me, because boys just gonna be boys. Like, you got game systems, you trying to impress. Like, I was doing a lot of shit. And then as well as I had my apartment too, because I stay in my 2-bedroom apartment by myself. And also I go to school. So I have 3 things I have to do. Like, I got my car payment, I got school payments, I got my apartment itself. Like, I have a lot of stuff, I guess you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is, back then I was, in fact, young and dumb, and I was just sitting up here and just splurging my money on stuff. And then when I'm always broke and don't have no money, then it's time for my car payment. Because I'm like, myself, it's $300 a month. You can't get it no better. Just $3 a month. Every 31 and 30 days, you have to just pay your insurance. Why is it so hard for me to do that? Like, I don't understand. I guess because it's like I always just splurge my money and then my rent and stuff. So it got to a point where I just kept being late and late and late and late and late and late on my rent. I mean, not rent, my car payment. And it was affecting me and my uncle because my uncle was a co-signer. And mind you, his credit was like 8 something. Mine was like 6. So I literally messed this man's credit up tremendously because of my actions that I was doing back then with my own money and my own spending. So I'm going to take accountability and say, yes, that was my fault. So this video is about what I'm trying to say, because I'm gonna get there. I'm just want to give you a synopsis of what I'm about to lead up to, about what all transpired, what happened. So the times I kept being like late on my car payments, I was messing both of our credits up. And that's what another thing. That's why a lot of the co-signers don't like to co-sign with people, especially when they're young, is because, normally it's more so like a trustworthy. Do I trust you and to pay the payments on time? Do I trust you to maintain the car and the maintenance and the liability of the car? Do I trust you with the insurance so that way if anything happened to the car, you able to handle yourself? And I just kept saying, yeah, I am, I promise, because I just want a new car. Real life lesson: used car is a good car. Don't try to go to these lots and trying to get you a big car when you 19, 20. I be seeing people now with Teslas and stuff at 18. I'm telling y'all gonna be paying for the rest of y'all life. And God behold, if that car break down or mess up, baby girl, baby boy, that shit is on you. You gotta fix the bitch. You can't go back to the dealership like, oh, there's something wrong with my car. What are you gonna do? They're gonna tell you $7,400 for labor. Just be careful when you pick your car, so that way like what to do and not do. And so after I kept messing up, so my uncle was already pretty mad at me because I kept messing up both our credit, because I kept being late, but he kept giving me chance after chance. So that's why I'm not gonna put this on him. So let's talk about the shit that went down that day. And I gotta remember the date because it's somewhere last year. It just was so, ooh. God, it was so aggravating. It was very aggravating. So, yeah, I gotta light a candle up for this one. Sage myself, because, baby, when I tell you this was the time where I was just extremely depressed, like extremely disoriented with life. I seriously just didn't care no more, didn't care about life, didn't care about nothing. I was just so down in the dumps. One add down. Let's talk about what transpired that day. So I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to let y'all know, especially if you live in the state of fucking Florida, excuse my language, but hear me out. If you think you ran a motherfucking stop sign, if you think you ran a motherfucking light, you think you ran a fucking stop sign, you think you motherfucking didn't yield right, you think them traffic lights, you don't see no traffic, no cameras, bitch is always a camera, bitch is always a traffic light. Don't even think that shit ain't gonna get sent in the mail. A lot of people, they be like, ooh, yellow light, oh, I'm just gonna speed up and that bitch turn red light, but I technically hit the next line. No. They make a whole video of what you did and transpired that day, and I'm gonna send that in the mail. But I don't know why Florida do this. I don't know, it's because they backed up or they just do it out on purpose. But they will purposely send it almost a year later, and then when they put it in the mail, they be like, okay, you got 5 days to pay $200, $300, and if you don't pay it by that time, then we're gonna suspend your license. Mind y'all, my mail all goes to my grandma's house. I don't have no mail at my house. I don't mail shit to my house. I mail shit to my grandma's house because I live in an apartment, and this apartment's very damn ghetto and very fucking ghetto, and I wish a bitch would come in my mailbox and touch my shit. So I make sure all my packages and all my mail gets sent over to my grandma's house. That way I can have a peace of mind that all my stuff is safe. Even though she live in a ghetto neighborhood, at least like that's a house, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little leeway, I guess. My grandma is very adamant about the mail, so she'll let me know when like there's mail coming in, so like that way I'll know. But I like work a lot and I'll be gone a lot of times, so I don't necessarily be at my house myself. I be gone. So when she handed me the mail, I had opened the mail. When I tell y'all, I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I was so mad with the fucking Geico. I was so mad with Geico, y'all. Y'all understand? So make sure, this is a life lesson to all y'all out there when y'all have insurance. If y'all got auto pay on, please make sure that motherfucker went through. Please make sure you have money on your card. The day of your payments, make sure you know the day of your payments. to make sure the shit come off your card that day, because I'm telling y'all, they will not tell y'all shit. They will not tell y'all. They will keep trying to max your card, and that shit keeps saying decline. You need to go find a way to make some motherfucking money, because a minute. See, people that don't know this in Florida, but I'm gonna let y'all motherfuckers know if you live in Florida. I don't know if this anywhere else in the States. I just know this is in Florida. Motherfuckers, you better have insurance on that motherfucking car. I don't give a fuck if it was a 1994 fucking Chevy Malibu, fucking Honda Civic, goddamn Altima, Mazda, whatever the fuck it is. It better have insurance on it. It better have PIP. Cause I'm telling you, now they're not coming for your registration, bitch. They coming after your license, bitch. They taking your license away. They like, get insurance, or we're gonna take your motherfucking privileges. Insurance, loss of privileges, pick your poison. So I'm just sitting up here like, I'm sitting here just thinking to myself, I'm like, I didn't even know my policy was even canceled. Because when I had filed a claim about when somebody like hit my tire and it bust that day, they went through my claim, they went through my shit and all, and nothing, they never said anything. So fast forward, y'all, mind y'all. Now I'm adding on to what happened, because I lost my job too with this too. I lost it. This whole suspension and this court shit made me lose my job too, my agency job, and made me. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So my job, I'm working for an agency, so I'm allowed to pick up shifts. And my job, I was on platinum. Like, they got ranks. They got bronze, silver, gold, platinum. I was on platinum because all I do is get 5 stars everywhere I go, and every time I work. I do very good work, and also I make sure all my patients are good, safe, cleaned up, very, prepared for the day. So I make sure I work hard to get on that platinum, because I think it was like 2 to 3 shifts, you get a $50 bonus. So that's good, because I was making good money. So I was going to this facility that day that I always go to. I always go to this facility that I go to all the time. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of the facility, but I'm gonna tell y'all like what happened. So as I was driving to the facility, like I was driving. See me, I drive at the speed limit. I might have to drive like 5 miles over, but I make sure I maintain like the speed limit, because I'm not like a reckless driver. I'm more so like a real safe driver, because our insurance already high as fuck at our age. And I'm not over 25 yet, so you should make sense of how much my insurance is above the roof. Mind y'all, I was driving the regular speed limit. I was not speeding, especially in Pinellas County. They got like what's it called? Sorry, put my thinking cap on. What is it called? No tolerance policy. No tolerance, I guess, because a lot of shit that go on down there, they have like a no tolerance policy with a lot of stuff, meaning like them police will pull you over about any little stupid thing and you can't get mad about it. I was driving the regular speed limit. I don't know that they have like a no tolerance policy, bullshit. So y'all, as I was driving the normal speed limit in Pinellas County. I was not speeding. I wasn't doing none of that. I guess now they have lasers where they can like literally read your tag now, because they was sitting in the corner and they was literally reading, like they read my tag. Like I didn't even know. Then she pulled me over. Mind you, she was like, "Are you Keon Smith Davis?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But me, I don't necessarily like. I'm not the questioner when I like get pulled over, because I'm more like so level headed like when I get pulled over, because I like no, there's nothing in this car. Y'all could check my car from head to toe. I don't smoke or drink, so y'all not gonna find shit up in here. So she was like, "Are you Keon Smith Davis?" I'm like, "Yeah." Because like, they got your tag, like their tag has your name on it. If you don't have your car with your tag name on it, then you need to go get your shit, because if somebody do some fucked up shit in your car, you're going down, bitch. But anyways, the police came to the car and she was like passive aggressive, nice. What's a big word I could just say? She was Caucasian. She was nice, nasty, very nice, nasty, and I don't like people like that. I like when people just be straight up with you, but she was being very nice, nasty. And I don't like when people like that, and I'll tell you why. So she was like, "Are you Keon?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Keon." But hey, what's up? Like, I was being level headed. Oh, do you know your license was suspended? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? My license is suspended. Oh yeah, it can I see your license and registration? I'm like, yeah, here. Like I like handed it to her. Like I'm like here, like bitch, I'm not trying to hide nothing. So she come back. She was like, she was like, oh yeah, your license is suspended. Can you just step out the car? I'm like, okay, like I'm like over there so confused because I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why is my license suspended? So I'm like, I'm looking. It was like, just go on the Florida DMV app, and then it's like, look. And I'm like, I've never really went on that app before. Like, what the hell app is this? Like, I went on the Florida DMV app because I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? Like, I'm like, y'all, I'm about to be so late for work. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, they gonna penalize me for not coming. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm just like so blown right now. Like, I'm so aggravated because I was frustrated. So it showed that my license was suspended. And y'all wanna know why my license was suspended? The shit was suspended because your insurance had lapsed. I said, what? What are you talking about? My insurance lapsed? I said, what are you talking about? I just used my insurance like a week ago. Like, how did it lapse? Like, how can my insurance lapse? And if y'all don't know what lapse means, it means like you having no payments or like it lapsed over. So it's basically like they shut it off until like you make a payment. So you're not insured. And like I told y'all, in Florida, you have to be in, like whatever you car. Like if you get finance a car, you have to get full coverage. Like if you got like you have to have like some type of full coverage on your car. If you don't have no full coverage, they're going to automatically report it to the DMV, and they're not going to suspend your registration like they used to. They're going after your fucking license. So that's what happened with me. So I'm like, wait a second. Why they didn't inform nobody? Why they didn't tell nobody? So I got charged. Charged. The reason why I ain't go to the jail or anything because it was basically like what my like okay, so because they could see what your license was suspended for, and they was like can tell, and I guess I was suspended. I got charged for a misdemeanor for driving with unknowingly driving with a suspended license. And I'm like, you really had to do all that? Like you had to, and then literally, y'all, she took my license. My license is my ID, so she basically took that shit. She took my my plate. And I was just so aggravated, y'all. I was so motherfucking aggravated. Like I was so aggravated. Like I'm like, Jesus, wow, like Lord, why me? I help everybody. I make sure everybody good. I make sure everybody is straight. I make sure everybody is right. Why me? Like why am I going through this shit right now? Like literally, I was stranded 40 miles away from my house. That was a damn shit. The bitch had the audacity to still say, "Oh well, we can still take you to work. You just can't move this car." Bitch, do you think I'm gonna be in a motherfucking back of a police car and you think you gonna take me to work, bitch? You think I'm stupid? No, I'm gonna wait right here and I'm not gonna move the fucking car. So I was just sitting there stranded. I had to call my best friend. I was so mad. I was so aggravated. I was so low. I didn't even cry. I was just so aggravated. And then I literally had to cancel all my shifts. So they literally fired me. And I was like, and I was making 30 some dollars and 40 some dollars an hour that week. And I literally had to cancel all my shifts because I ain't had no ride. Mind y'all, I stayed in Tampa. So that's like 40 miles away. And I was like, I was so mad. I was so distraught because I ain't had no car. I had no license. I had no plate. I had no job. I still got rent. I still got a car note. I still got all this shit I gotta pay. Like I'm like just sitting. I got a phone bill. Like I was just so distraught. So a week I was in depression mode. Like, excuse me. This is a raw video. I don't care. Y'all like, oh, why you doing all that? This is a raw video. And all this shit is true. I was in a deep depression for a week. Like, I literally stayed in the dark. I just sat there and just didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I didn't drink nothing barely. I just sat there and was just thinking for a week. I didn't even do my schoolwork for a week. I was just sitting there like, why me? Like, why the fuck do I have to go through this shit? Like, I don't understand. Like, bitch, why me? Like, what did I do? Like, what could I cause for all this to happen? Okay, so to make the depression even more worse, my uncle and my grandma, those are the ones I told to come pick me up from what happened, like it was in Clearwater. So I told them to come pick me up, and I told don't tell my other uncle, the one I'm co-signing with, that got my license and my tag took. This bitch, this is my uncle. Ooh, you know what? I'm not even mad no more about it. Told my other uncle that I got my license took, so he took the car away from me. All the payments I put in just down the drain, paid it off, which kind of helped my credit, and just left with, I had nothing. So literally for a whole month, I didn't have no car. I only had to take the job down the street from my house and literally work my way back up to where I am. I lost everything. And just looking back at it, it just surprised me. Like, I lost everything. Like, my car, my job, my school. I failed all my classes. Was a month late on my rent. Like, I'm telling y'all, shit like that happens. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I had lost everything. So I had to work for 2 weeks, and I got me another car. Y'all thought, oh, he's so depressed. He's just so depressed and all that. Nope. I got me another car. And the only reason why I got another car, like, literally, y'all, I did doubles like crazy. Like, I literally did 16-hour shifts for 2 weeks straight. My body was just, my hormones and everything was just off. Like, everything was just fucked up that week. But I did it. Raw video, don't care. I guess what I'm basically trying to say is you don't need to depend on somebody to get you something. Because I got a car on my own, in my own name and everything. I just, don't give up on what you do. Don't give up. Just prosper. Even though like everything get taken away from you, you can always get stuff more. I don't want stuff back. I just want to learn from what the mistakes that I did, so that way the next mistake I won't do. So I went to court. Yo, I was so nervous because even though I went to traffic court a few times for my tickets and I paid my tickets, I haven't actually never went to court. This was like actually court because I got a misdemeanor. So I was so scared. I'm like, oh my God, please don't give me no jail time. Like this was accidental. This was unwillingly. This was like, I'm just like, Lord, just save me right now. I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be stuck in jail. I don't want nobody to touch me. I want to boop. Went to court. Yes. I was one of the last ones because my last name in the S to show up. A lot of other people, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say no names, but the thing about I don't like court is because your business is for everybody. Bitch, whatever you did, we all gonna hear what you did. I've been hearing some cases like people drive under the influence and they was getting off. Some people was like, I guess, accidents and stuff. Everybody was getting off. So my part came up and I walked up and it was like, how do you plead? I'm like, no contest, And all they did was I had to pay $100, $116 fine. That was it. And she said she's gonna remove it off my record. Well, it's not removed off my record, it's still there, but my suspension's still there, but I removed that off my record. So yeah, after that, it's just ever since then I was just so scared. Like I always kept insurance on me. Like after that day, I never go in my car without insurance. I never go out in my car without, making sure all my stuff is good on my car. because Lord forbid that shit ever happen again, I'm going to jail. And I don't got time. My record is clean, except for that ticket. But my record is clean. Like, I don't have time to sit up here and mess my life up. That was like one little thing God was telling me, like, always check. Y'all, every day I walk out the door, I go in that Florida DMV. I'm not being sponsored by them, so don't think I'm being sponsored by them. I always go in that Florida DMV and I check and see if my license is good. Because recently, what just happened today, well, what today is, the 17th of June, they was about to suspend my license tomorrow. But I got all situated. All my license is good. So, like I told you, I'm on top of my game with my shit now. So, my advice to y'all, to ya motherfucker, my advice to y'all motherfuckers out there. Y'all be driving on the road crazy as fuck, where y'all Altimas all fucked up and shit. Y'all Nissans and shit fucked up. And y'all be driving, and I'm not talking about Nissan, I'm talking about all y'all in Florida, while y'all be on the interstate driving like crazy and shit. Y'all be the motherfuckers with no license. So baby, the minute you hit me, I'm suing my own insurance. I ain't finna fight with you, but I know you arguing with me, bitch, because I already know you gonna tell me, I ain't got no insurance. Can you work with me? I can't do this. I got a child. I got kids. I don't give a fuck what you got. I need your policy number. That's all I need. I don't care what excuse you trying to give me. I need your policy number. Because ain't no way in hell you driving with no motherfucking license and you driving no license, because that shit you ain't driving with no insurance because your license will be suspended. Baby girl or baby boy, you not gonna run no game on me. You ain't gonna run no game. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Make sure y'all get it. I don't care. Y'all be like, oh my God, it is too expensive to get insurance. I don't give a fuck. Bitches, you either get insurance on your car or don't have no car at all. Or you ain't gonna have no license. Simple. So don't even put yourself in that rabbit hole. Tell me, oh, I can go get me a car without no license. All right, without no insurance. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Gonna fuck your life up. So I'm happy now because I learned, I grew from that situation. I learned that don't always depend on people. Depend on you. Like I said, even though I did lose everything that day, I did gain more. I gained more knowledge. I gained me another car. I gained me more money. I gained me more knowledge. I gained me more strength to put myself back together when I was depressed. Now I know how to cope for my depression if I ever be depressed again. That's why I'm not really that depressed no more, because I know how to cope with it. So I hope y'all enjoy this. I got some more videos lined up of what's going on. But this was a story time too, because everybody kept telling me, even on Instagram, Kia, where your story times at? Like your story time. So yeah, that was the story time of me getting charged, getting my licenses on revoked. Made me lose everything. It did, but it made me gain a lot more. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Kind of hard because I gotta like stare at the screen dot, besides staring at the screen, because I want to like low key stare at the screen, but I'm like trying to stare at like the green dot, so I'm basically looking at you guys. So bear with me. I'm trying to learn. I'm doing YouTube again.